That's an interesting start. Usually I've been getting a hammer.
Hey again as ever, Zag. Now you keep at it like you have been, and I bet we'll all be hanging out up here in no time flat. I'm with you all the way.
I'm not sure about a Dionysus spear build. That might be a little weird, so I actually may just go with the cast, but only have one cast, so maybe that's not worth it. So maybe we try to do poison and
time to feast.
Hope that we get some kind of swamp, which actually might be kind of cool. Might be worth it.
Going in.
It's better to do chaos in this one because the darkness I don't need. It's useless to us.
The heart of the underworld.
At least in this first room that I can actually get into, I get something good.
Shoot us how to circumvent the fate's design.
So, next 3 encounters, you take crazy amounts of damage from traps. Afterwards, dash attack deals a lot. Or afterwards, or anytime I cast, I take -5 health. Afterwards, any darkness I find is worth more. Well, we just got done
An acceptable decision.
talking about the awfulness that is darkness for us at the moment. So, don't get hit by traps. That's my life now. And I do a lot of dash attack damage. It's just pretty natural with my gameplay style, so it's not bad. It could have been better. Could have been just straight attack damage. I would have preferred that.
Okay.
Key. Stockpile those keys. You never know when I'm gonna need them for.
Witches.
I should mention that the day this is going out, this episode is going out, there's a new Hades update coming out. But, and this is very important, I am going to be out of town until the 23rd of the month. So I've got stuff pre-recorded, this being one of them. But I won't be able to get to that update until I get back on the 23rd. So we'll have a new video on whatever the update is then, and I will cover it. But from now until that video, there'll be no Hades stuff because I don't want to do any Hades videos if you guys aren't going to be enjoying it because the new content's out, but I'm not doing the new content. So if you want to find out what's in the new update, that same night on Gamepedia, either that night or the day after, I'm not sure when they post it, I will be doing an article on all the new stuff added. So if you're curious about what is added into the update and you look forward to my videos in order to see that kind of stuff, head over to Gamepedia.com and you'll see the new Hades update article on there either the day after the 6th, I think it is when it comes out,
A gift.
or the day of the 6th. Who knows? I just write the articles. I don't know. If you guys don't know, I do freelance writing, so. Technically, it would be better for me to go into here because I can at least get something out of it.
Look who.
I'm not going to heal.
Go get him for me, Prince.
I'm going to go gold.
Sure.
It's a better option.
Thank you, mate.
And then we get another gold room, which is good because then that gives us enough gold in order to get stuff. My goal here right now is just to get as much poisons on people as I can get, mostly just to kind of start dwindling their HP, to remove their armor or their little shields, and then just kind of keep the back and forth going. And of course, my spin attack is something I should be using more, so I'm trying to weave that in as I get the opportunity to do so. You know, Dionysus is not a bad build for this. If it did a little bit more damage, if I upgraded it, it would be pretty good. But at the moment, it's all about getting as many stacks on as many things as possible. And the spear's pretty good at that, because the spear can hit quite a few things with a single attack.
You lads again, huh?
I tried to get both of them there. Didn't quite work. We have an infernal gate there afterwards too. That's pretty good. Ow. Damn it. Well, I'm glad the trap damage is gone. I've taken too much damage in this encounter already, though. No, I went right into that freaking bomb. I saw it. My brain just turned off for a second as I did that. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I would feel less bad if I didn't see it, but I totally saw it. Went right to it.
Had enough.
It's really annoying.
Keep fighting, cousin. Fight from out of that eternal gloom. I trust you'll be joining us upon Olympus shortly.
Cast or resist damage from traps. Well, that's 90% reduced damage from a trap, so
Strength of the goddess.
that's not bad. I'm not gonna be using my cast. There's very reason, or I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's very little reason for me to
Gonna
actually
make Father mad.
get that at the moment. I would much rather just, you know, keep doing what I'm doing.
You have my attention.
Don't let yourself get hit, or else, boy.
Especially because Elysium does have a lot of traps, and I tend to get hit by those suckers because they're hard to avoid. They're like all over the place. That laser boy, though. Oof. Ah, I got hit.
You failed.
I forgot that he had armor on, so I couldn't actually interrupt his attack. Ah, that sucks. This is not a great run so far. Between a boon that I really don't want to use and everything else, I'm thinking about just scrapping it, trying again. But yeah, let's go ahead and scrap it. There's no reason not to. I've already wasted all my resources. And if I feel like the spear in particular lives and dies on getting a Daedalus hammer and an attack boon, or some kind of damage bonus boon. And if I'm not getting those things, I feel extremely weak against a lot of enemies. I don't feel like it does nearly enough damage. So I need those things in order to succeed.
Okay. Ready as I'll ever be.
I don't need to get them within the first 2 rooms, but I just need them not dwindling as it goes on. Like, didn't feel like I was getting anything there.
I shall make the heavens themselves now aid your ascent, nephew.
So, that's pretty good. Chain lightning attack.
Who's first?
That is a pretty significant damage boost
Saved some for everyone.
because it doesn't, if I can recall, it doesn't just proc off of the first enemy you hit. It procs off all enemies you hit. Well, maybe not. Maybe it is just the first. Hard to tell. It is just the first. Wow, that's interesting. Either way, there's a pretty significant amount of damage that you can do with that. Especially if you get more lightning upgrades, but I'm not gonna hope for those or plan on having any of those at all. But I am going to do my best to not take any damage. Key. I'm at 76 keys. How crazy is that? That's a lot of keys. There was a time where I was like trying to farm keys just to get everything unlocked. It's like a different phase of the game at this point. And that lightning bolt though, it's pretty good. Just trying not to die, to take any hits. So far so good. More AoE, which is kind of perfect for our current setup. I could actually get myself in a really good spot here. There were double visas. That was interesting. I don't think I've seen that. They're right next to each other. I didn't even have to do my spin attack. Don't need any of that, so we're saving my money.
Time for more pain.
Let's go get 150 gold. The thing with the lightning as well is you can
Let's see you avoid this.
you can kind of use it like a ranged attack, because you can kind of poke at one and the lightning will bounce and go do its thing to some others. useful. Oh, come on.
Predictable.
Ah, it's so annoying. From downtown.
You kill me, I kill you.
Oh well. Our run is not over. Just don't take any more damage. I feel like it's really hard to dodge with the spear. Between trying to...
Well, moving on.
Between trying to cancel my attack and just trying to move, it takes a long time for the dodge to actually go through. The dash.
Witches.
That's not ideal. Oh, come on now. Their armor was down. How were they gonna continue shooting at me? Ugh, I missed the Daedalus hammer, the flurry attack. That was really nice. I feel like my attack speed is like super slow. Even though it's not, you know, it is pretty fast. I just can't lock things down enough. Unless this run does really well, it's likely to be my last spear run for a while. Oh, now. It's just too reliant on getting things like very specific. Like, I need a Daedalus hammer. I need an attack boon. I need something to keep me alive. I took so much damage in that stupid room. Neither of these are good for me because neither of these are the things that I want. I want an attack boon on my attack, and I'm not... Like, I might get that with Artemis if it swaps, but it's unlikely. So I'm gonna get a cast or a dash attack or a special. And I don't... That's not what I'm going for here. I gotta watch out for these guys too. They can really wreck my day. Okay. I'm just trying to keep my range, knowing that these guys do a lot of damage. Hey, but once I got it locked down, that was easy.
Lady Artemis.
Those wretched things harassing you throughout that underworld just won't give up, will they? Well, just keep killing them, I guess.
Okay. Wrath is my best option here.
My senses sharpen.
I'm okay with that.
The underworld's power.
Useless room, but I'll take it.
That's a relief.
Heals me back up. Man, I am not getting anything good, am I? This, like, really sucks. The problem with Wrath as well is that I have not been getting it maxed out. Because I'm not taking, well, I'm not able to take a lot of damage because I can only take a hit or two before. Wow, these guys are relentless. Die, die, die. Come on. Okay, well, that's Wrath. Okay.
Stop their scent.
Almost burned one right down. That was pretty good. Oh my gosh, stop getting hit by these stupid fatties. It's so annoying. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go health.
Oh no.
You cannot escape.
Well, good thing I get to just run around in a circle.
Got their attention.
You know, it's funny, I also feel like I'm moving so slow without any Hermes buffs. It sucks. Yes, laser beam in a circle. Just do a giant circle. Jeez, a lot of lasers. gonna keep on trucking. Should I make the whole circle here? I probably should have hung out in that corner a little bit.
A few more moments.
Trying to bait them a little further this way, because there was a little too much stuff in this corner for my liking.
It seems I need to look for better help.
Well, that's better.
These are traditionally not good for us. So instead of trying to take the damage and risk it, I'm just gonna get my 3 healing and move on to the next room. Ooh, a healing item. Oh, that's another thing. Maybe I should have done that. I could have gotten healing items out of it. But even that, it's too risky. It's way too risky. I always get hit. And then, if I get hit like once at this point, it completely negates any healing that I would get from that stupid chest. It's like, unless I'm really desperate, then it's not worth it. There's a lot of you guys, aren't there? Need to start breaking some armors. Ow, I didn't even see that guy charging up.
Nowhere to hide from me.
Oof, pretty good. That distant damage, though, was really nice. Let's get out from that corner. I swear, if more things spawn after this, that's gonna be ridiculous. Okay. Come on, finish him off. There we go. The last time we did one of those rooms, we got screwed by not taking Zeus first, because those circles were maddening. What level am I on? I'm almost at the boss. If I go here, I can get a heal. Let's... At this point, we don't have enough stuff to defeat a boss to begin with. We have to go risky.
I have to pick a side.
Yeah. So let's go Zeus.
In the name of Hades.
That way we're not getting screwed. Wrath gauge charges faster when you deal or take damage. That's pretty good.
Thunder time.
So that's your choice. Maybe you're more like my relatives than I'd care to admit.
Artemis, I would love if you could... Whoa, geez, that tracks. Wow, that sucks. Okay, never screw her, because that was really bad. Oh my gosh. How am I gonna attack? Oh, I can't even dash quick enough to get out of that. It activates so quickly.
Is this some sort of joke?
I tried. I'm trying. These are ridiculous. I don't have an opportunity to attack or anything. Wow, okay. The laser beams are not allowing me to do anything. These happen far too quickly. There's no way to dodge that. Holy freaking cow, that is ridiculous. There's no way to dodge that thing. I think we need to retire the spear.
All right then.
The spear is clearly not working for us at the moment. And the only time it did is when I got a ridiculous build. And then it took me all the way to the end. I just couldn't finish, which sucked. But man, oh man, that is bad. So, we have a couple options. We could sword. I think the sword actually might be really, really good. Or we could do a ranged weapon. So, I think we're gonna sword, keep the Myrmidon, and then go from there.
Darkness give me strength.
But man, those were really difficult to dodge.
Death rears its head in all too many forms, I'm sure you know. Though you may never find them all, I nonetheless encourage you to try.
Attack inflicts doom or blade rifts. I would love blade rifts, but that's not gonna happen. So we're gonna go doom.
The rogue-lite power.
Which I'm okay. This is now turned into the run of hit and run. You know what I mean? Lots of hit and run. You just got to get in there, get the
Stand aside.
the doom on them, and then get back out.
What else?
Dash, dash, dash. Yeah. Got it.
You should have listened.
Daedalus hammer.
Where to?
There's a high likelihood I'll get something good out of this, so it's better to Daedalus hammer than it is to do the Infernal Gate. We were getting pretty lucky, I guess, from the beginning of the runs, getting Daedalus hammers pretty much back to back, and now we're not. We haven't been getting them. We've been getting gods. Which at this point, I think I would prefer a Daedalus hammer at the beginning, because then it kind of gives me an idea of what build I'm going to go with.
Let's see what I can do with this sword.
Dash attack hits twice and deals plus 20% damage, or attack is replaced with a big chop. Press and hold X to use your main weapon. It deals 80 base damage. I don't have enough time to do the chop. The chop is really good, but we're hit and running here. So we're dash attacking. That's our new thing. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Keep it up.
As you can tell, it works pretty well. Doom is really good for this, because you just crush them. You do so much damage. Whew. Give me that health. Ow. Alright, so we gotta keep Doom on the big guys, if we can. For obvious reasons. But it means that I can then hit them and then get away from them. So then I don't really have to worry too much about the damage they're doing, because I'm not near them. No, those are super good. We will go to the store, because it's a dead room. And we will just go right through, because I don't need that darkness. It's just useless.
What now?
Of all the resources that I can gather, right, like, Ambrosia is good, because if I get new characters added, I can give that to them and get new stuff. Or I can, you know, unlock more lore and stuff with Ambrosia, and that's cool. Ambrosia can also be good if you're running Dionysus and you get the buff that gives you health every time you find one. That's really powerful.
Shiny.
But when it comes to darkness, it's like I can't really use it for anything anymore because I have 8,000 that I'm not using. So it's not very useful. Okay, well, let's just, now that he's broken, we'll do that. Put them in their armor. Oof, barely dodged that. Oof. Oh, come on, I couldn't dodge fast enough. That'll do. Man, these big guys are hard to deal with. I either need my Doom damage higher, or I need something else to help burst these guys down. Wow, I ran right into that, didn't I? Oh, I heard a Chaos Gate, but it wouldn't have been worth it anyway, so that's fine. Aphrodite would have been better. Yeah. Just gotta watch out for these guys. That's that melee attack, man. It does so much damage, so you just gotta watch it. Because you can go from full health to dead real quick. Doom is so good. It's like chipping away at this guy. Oh, let the Doom damage go off. The Doom is actually what killed him too.
Oh, Boo, looks like you've rather got yourself into a bind there, haven't you? Though not to worry, dearest. I can pull some strings.
Okay. What do I want? So Shatter Shot is pretty good because it means that on a boss I can use that to reduce the damage that they're going to do to me. But just a flat 12% damage reduction is pretty good too. I think I might get more use out of this just overall. Yeah, let's do that.
I feel fabulous.
Had to think about the
What is it now?
Let's see if you
math
can
on
live
that one.
through this.
I'm not going to use my cast enough to warrant that. This is actually a hard room for this. So we're going to do a little trick in removing all the vases so I don't get caught on stuff. And it's that wall bit there, apparently. Woo. It was close. Whoosh. Lots of dudes trying to take out some spawners. Oh, wow. Can't believe I hit those projectiles. Whew. Wow, can't believe I did that.
Useless.
Let's upgrade my Doom. More damage.
Way.
The other problem with like all of these rooms having darkness is I don't feel like I feel like I run into the issue of I no longer have a choice on what room I get sometimes. It's like it could be darkness, key, ambrosia, and it's like, okay, well, it's basically key ambrosia. I wonder if there's something that they could do. Well, I know there is something, but what can it be is a different question. Is there something that they can do that would make darkness a useful resource towards this end of the game that also doesn't mean that you're totally short on it at the beginning of the game when you're like really digging for it? Like, what could you unlock after maybe defeating a boss, like an end game boss, that would allow you to utilize darkness in a run? Maybe it could be, okay, so this is obviously just like a little idea here, but maybe it could be something like Charon, eventually he talks to you, and it unlocks a special part in his chop that allows you to buy stuff with darkness that you've gathered that run. I think that would be kind of cool. It's like he'll accept gold or darkness. Maybe not that. Maybe it's just like, actually, that may not be bad. Or maybe it's just like a special set of items that is only like a special stock. Like Charon's black stock or something like that. That sounds really dirty. Don't name it that. Nobody would sign off on that name. It was not safe for YouTube. Don't name it that. But something along the lines of like a hidden stock that he has that you can buy only with darkness. Whew, that was awkward. It's like some Hades fanfic over there. I'm taking a lot of damage. Dang it. I get stuck in the animation and I can't get out of it. Like I go to dash and I'm in the middle of chopping. It's really annoying.
What do we have here?
I don't know if I want that gold. Those are so difficult that we found out. But maybe it's worth doing. I think it is. I don't really know, like, what we could possibly get here.
Olympus, I accept this message.
That would make it easier, but cast sends a Blade Rift. If you take damage of like Doom, those are the worst options.
Don't ever take me for some thoughtless nymph to be manipulated, dearest. I expect reciprocal devotion from you. Do you understand?
Honestly, the only reason I chose Ares is because I didn't want like Blade Rifts cast around. You know what I mean? I already have a hard enough time thinking Blade Rifts are the best thing ever. Could you imagine them being all around me and then dying to it? I would never shut up about it. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. Okay, we gotta kill mages first, right? Wow, still hit me. Can't dash quick enough here. I feel like I'm getting screwed by these rooms. Whew. I mean, they did make those way more difficult. I'm gonna die. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna be able to kill all this stuff. I need to kill the louts, because otherwise I'm screwed. Just keep the Doom up, you know. Doom is good. If I had a way of applying Doom that wasn't committing to basically standing still and getting hit by these circles, I would be using it. Oh, the lout got me. It's brutal, man. It's so brutal. I think what we've learned is a valuable lesson. When it comes to high heat runs, you don't have many options.
Ooh, says here a wretched lout slapped you to death again. That's a tough break. Have you tried talking it out or something? I don't know.
I feel like you
come in.
really need to be using a ranged weapon. So like bow or even gun. Gun is obviously really good and has been. But I think we've done enough gun. I want to try some more bow and see if we can't get that working.
Keepsakes hold power.
As far as like this stuff is concerned, like the 30% damage to distant foes is going to be really good for killing bosses. And that's what we need right now. And then we can swap it out when we get to Elysium. So we're going to do that.
Go with that one.
And we're going to try to push forward. But if the patch comes out and there's some really cool stuff and I want to change it up, maybe there's a new weapon, right? Because we have another weapon slot. Then we'll just focus on that. But until I get back, again, on the 23rd, so maybe the 24th, there won't be a video for Hades. So you're gonna go a couple weeks without, but when I come back, I'm gonna do an update on, well, I'm gonna do a video on the update and we'll see how it goes. But again, if you want to see what's in the new update, make sure you go to Gamepedia, and I'll have a article that goes up sometime around on the 6th or the 7th, depending on when the patch goes out. Man, I do really want to try beating the game with the bow, though. I think it might be our next best option.